Hey, everybody. Trevor Nelson with another HGA Impact Report. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's good to be here. It's good to share some impact. I've got some really cool stuff to talk about. We did a recent webinar about donation items. Yes, by the way, before you scratch your head and go, hey, they're the Trips and Experience people, and they coach nonprofits all over the country in large numbers, but they're pro donation item. Yes, we are absolutely pro donation items, and we're going to talk about how you can maximize the revenue potential of donation items. As a matter of fact, we just did on our most recent HGA free webinar. Before we get into it, though, do me a favor, Bailey, hit the music. Thanks so much, everybody, once again. Yeah, talking about donation items, it's just something that was really, really obvious to us because we're heavily weighted in the auction item space, of course. But we want to talk about how donation items are so impactful for your event and why you should be really, really diligent and intentional about what kind of donation items you use. And also, kind of like how much work you and your team are going to put into acquiring or procuring donation items for your event. If they're, if you're going to spend basically the nightmare situation, go get a $25 donation item, but it took you 2 hours to go get it in people hours, right? So that's just not a great rate of return. So we're seeing so much great feedback about how to utilize donation items to their full potential, full revenue potential for your next event. We just did episode 156 of the HGA free webinar series. You can check out that episode that we just recorded with one of the original HGA team members, as a matter of fact, Mark West. And we talk about donation items and the best way to utilize them. There will also be a podcast about it as well. Thursday, noon central, we're going to have Matt Ashley, one of our team members as well, talk about volunteer and committee, the best way to engage your volunteers and committees for your fundraising events as well. So a couple really, really fun topics that we're unpacking over these couple of weeks. So be sure, wherever you listen to your podcasts, Apple, Spotify, you can watch on YouTube. And of course, we are going to have our weekly webinar series, April 25th, noon central, with our very own Matt Ashley. So check that out, link in the bio, as a matter of fact, to sign up for that. Really cool stuff happening with the webinar, as a matter of fact, because we give away HGA bucks every time we have a webinar, and folks are winning dollars that they can use with the HGA bank. No, we do not have our own real bank, as a matter of fact, but it's actually money they can use towards using items of ours at their next event. So be sure to come to the webinar so at least you can get some great information and stay till the end and win some HGA bucks. Talking about great information, as a matter of fact, something that we keep talking about week in, week out is that we're making a promise to you, everyone in the nonprofit space. This is not a corny plug or anything like that. This is the truth. We are putting our best information out there for free to anyone that consumes it, anyone that's in the nonprofit space. Even if you're raising money for your children's school and you're not a nonprofit professional, there's something good that you could hear from our podcasts, webinars, any of our content for that matter. So that's a promise that we're making to everybody moving forward. We are just, it's kind of like this light went off recently, for me at least, where the fundraising space, the industry that we're in, is growing in such a dramatic and really, really cool way where we're still learning so much in real time about creative, which I think that's actually really important, creative ways that you can raise money at your fundraising events. And you know what we're doing? We're sharing that information free of charge, and we're going to continue doing so. So I just want to, once again, just reiterate that promise that we're making to everyone, that we will continue to put out our best information for free. We are going to be in about, at the end of the year, about 2,000 fundraising events. So that's a lot of data and a lot of information about good, hits, misses, great ways to raise money, things that you should probably really, really avoid. And you know what we're going to do? Share it with you week in, week out. It's our pleasure. It's our job. It's our duty. It's why we're here, as a matter of fact. So just want to remind everybody about that. Continue to join us for the pods, the webinars, wherever we put out our content on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, all the above. Check us out there because we're going to continue putting our best information away for free. It's what we're passionate about. We're passionate about helping you raise more money, and that's why we're here. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. That's this week's Impact Report. We'll see you all next time. Be sure to tune in. We've got some great episodes dropping on Hey Nonprofits. And once again, every Thursday, the HGA free webinar series, noon Central. Sign up with the link in the bio. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.